Alrighty guys, today is Tuesday, right? Today's Tuesday the 13th. We're headed out to Denver to buy some feed for the winter from Excello Feeds. Yep, we're just buying the cheap brand for the winter time. Winter season, I don't need nothing special. I just want to make sure that I have plenty of feed for the winter time, so I don't have to come back out here. So I'm buying 4 bags of feed. Man, look at this, crazy drivers. That was almost a car accident right there. This is Castle Rock City. Let's get Castle Rock over there. Good sized homes. This is a more expensive area. Alright, you guys, this is the Excello Seed and Feed Manufacturing and Distributing Company store right here. Yeah, so what you have to do when you come buy feed these days, because of COVID season, you have to order online 24 hours ahead of time. You pay with the card and you process your work, and then you give them a call when you show up like this, and you just reverse and park right here, and they'll load your feed for you. Or just throw it right back there. All right, we're out of here. See how easy that was? 4 bags of economy feed right here. $18.99 a bag. Total $75.90. Oh wait, right here, $82.27. Tax 8.31% tax. Total comes out to $82.27. Okay. Okay, that's our stuff. But if you guys want to carry the brands for your stores, you can give them a contact. Okay, look them up. Excello Feeds, Excello brands. All you Bronco fans,
it's huge.
The stadium is a good sized stadium. It's like, what's that, 60, 70,000 people. All right, just an update. That's the bird from the other day where I was teaching you guys how to do the remedies, natural remedies, and the vaccinations. The bird is healthy and well. I'm letting all the birds out to just explore real quick before we start feeding them, so they can shake the feather dust off and whatever else. Yep, what you see, alive and healthy and well. Good evening, everyone. Right now we are headed to another pigeon fancier's place. He's a veteran in the sport. He has 40 years experience, and we're gonna stop by and visit his place and check out some of his birds, and maybe just ask him a few questions about the hobby and how it's like being in the sport for 40 years, and you know, and the goods and the bads, the ups and the downs, and whatever else. So I hope you guys tune in and stay tuned, because I believe he might have some birds to let go as well. This guy is over 70 years old, and you know, and I'm sure he has plenty of birds, and he has a lot of good birds. A lot of members actually had some good success flying his birds as well, and I've seen for myself some results. One of his birds came in second at the 250 miles for the club member. So, you know, it varies from member to member. Some people have his birds and they fly his birds, and you know, and this year or next year we're gonna probably be flying some of his birds as well. But from what I've heard, you know, he's been in the sport for 40 years and he's got some good birds as well. So we're gonna stop by and check out his place, his loft. He asked that we visit sometimes, so we made a schedule to be out there today. So we're on our way. Right, we are here at. This is Dwight Baker. He's a veteran in the hobby, 40 years experience in the sport, and I guess you had pigeons for like the longest time, right?
Yes, I've had pigeons since 1952.
Since 1952.
Uh-huh.
All right, and what kind of pigeons did you have during those days?
I had fantails and rollers first.
Fantails and rollers?
Uh-huh.
How old were you then?
12 years old.
12 years old.
Yeah.
So you started out when you were 12?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. And did you get those pigeons from like other fanciers or?
No, I bought them from Foy's Pigeon Supply.
Oh, you bought them from Foy's?
From Foy's.
Okay.
And because Foy's was at Clinton, Iowa,
Uh-huh.
and I lived at Davenport, 40 miles away, and I had a neighbor take me up there. I tried to earn some money cutting grass and bought me 2 pair of pigeons.
Oh,
A
okay.
pair of rollers and a pair of fantails.
All right.
And that was my first pigeons. I had some commies, but I don't count them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, looks like you got a lot of nice pigeons in here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's see what you got in here.
I got a few Indian fantails.
Indian fantails?
And I use those at schools to show kids. They like
Okay.
them because they're pretty.
Yeah.
And some white homers.
What are those called?
White homers.
Oh, white homers? Okay.
Yeah, racing homers. And some silver and blue barless of racing homers.
Blue barless, huh?
Yeah, they have no bars on their wings.
Oh, okay. All right, so you have a line of blue barless also.
Yes.
Okay.
And then over there I have some breeders.
Okay, well, those are the
My
racing
regular
homers?
flyers, yeah.
The regular flyers? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, do you mind if I go in there and take a quick look?
No.
Quick glance? All right, let's take a quick glance. All right, so these are your homers here. These are your breeders, right?
Yeah, those are my breeders there.
Man, they're nice.
Yeah.
Cheers. Wow, yeah, these are nice.
And my show kings.
These are,
There's a lot of show kings too. They go up there.
yeah, okay. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
And compared to other birds, they're huge. Some white fantails here. Look at these ones. These ones are actually like silverish, barless, huh?
Yeah, they're barless, racing homers.
Yeah. The color on these are different. They're not like the blue kind. They're like more like silver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are neat.
They fly just as good.
They fly just as good? All right. Okay, so, and these over here are your
These are my regular breeders.
regular breeders and homers?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, they're all nice and neat. They're all just going through a little molt right now.
Oh, yeah,
It's
they're
molting
going-
season, so
all of them are going through
feathers
a molt.
everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, I rake up feathers every other day and get
Mhm.
a button full
Wow,
this
yeah.
time of year.
Okay. That's a very nice one right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that,
They've all flown
Nice
many
silver.
miles. Now I make them breeders.
yeah, cool. All right. That's a nice cockbird right there. But as of right now, all the birds are going through a molt real quick, so yeah,
Yeah, they just don't look as slick.
yeah. So what do you feed the birds?
I'll show you. The green I got.
Okay.
This is my mix.
Uh-huh.
I go out Siebert. It's a small town out east on I-70,
Uh-huh.
and it's got corn, wheat, milo, soybeans, laying pellets, black sunflower seeds.
Okay, cool. So,
It's known,
yeah, it's like it's got some kind of
and molasses on it.
molasses. Is molasses good for the birds or?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt them, but what it does, see, this is from that elevator out there.
Uh-huh.
It stops it from being so dusty.
Oh, okay.
So I put 40 pounds of molasses in 1,000 pounds of it.
Oh, okay.
And they mix it for me, and
You just go.
that's what I feed them.
Okay, cool. All right.
I have my flyers out here.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Wow, nice. Yeah. So these are the ones.
Bird flyers.
Oh, these are your old bird flyers? So these ones you raced them from here before, then?
Oh yeah, I raced these. Yeah, they're all, well, they race, and they're anywhere from 5 years old to 1 year old.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, they all seem like very good quality birds as well. Yeah.
That's how they get to eat at my house.
Huh?
They get to eat here when they fly good.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, that's a nice grizzle up there.
Yeah.
White grizzle. Okay. Cool. Nesting boxes.
Yeah. I built those things years ago.
Years ago, huh?
Years ago. And then I fly my young birds out of this loft that's empty. But now I fly out of both these. And now I just have my doves in here.
Oh, okay.
These are doves. They come in about 41 different colors.
Oh, okay. That's a nice little white dove right there.
Yeah. And when I start breeding them, I put them in these individual cages.
Yeah.
But you don't need to close it.
Oh, they won't fly out?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
During the winter time, see, I keep them in here,
Yeah.
and it's just easier to take care of them.
Cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
How much would a pair of doves be?
Well, I usually sell them for $40 a pair.
Oh yeah, $40 a pair. All right, guys, $40 a pair. If you guys are ever interested in any doves, okay, or if you guys know anybody who wants doves, $40 a pair. And these are pretty. These are beautiful doves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one. That one's got a nice little ring neck to it. Yeah. Yeah, I just love the way doves are. Yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, when I build myself a little aviary, I might want to get a pair of doves from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, a pair of white
See,
doves.
I made them in the small cages because doves are not like pigeons.
They're not?
No, they'll fight over. If you have a bunch of them in a pen like that, they'll fight over the
nestings.
And one cock will have 2 hens, and then pretty soon they're not fertile eggs. There's no fertile eggs, and so you individually pair them up.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah, these are nice. Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah. And they get real tame.
You get real tame?
But they know.
What section is this part?
Over here I got some damascenes and clean-legged ice and some more breeders.
Damascenes?
You can step on it.
Ooh, wow, yeah, these are beautiful.
These are damascenes and clean-legged ice. And I like them because that ice blue color.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, first time I've seen these in person.
Yeah.
Oh, look how beautiful that bird is.
Yeah, I like them because of the color.
Wow.
You've never seen any like those?
Not up close. I've seen some on YouTube, but not up close like this. Yeah, these are beautiful.
They're not flighty.
They're not flighty?
No.
Do people use these for like droppers? Or, you know, that other stuff?
Good, but I don't do droppers.
Oh, yeah?
Some guys do, but I don't do droppers.
Okay.
I don't have any trouble. I control mine with a
So do you sell these also?
Oh, yeah.
How much would a pair of these go for? For a single bird?
$50 a bird.
$50 a bird. Yeah, that's a fair price.
Yeah.
Hey, that one's got a small beak. Is that like an owl? English
That
owl?
one's a Damascene.
A Damascene?
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the difference between these and those? Like,
They're both German field pigeons,
uh-huh.
but the only basic difference is the beak is longer and thinner on the clean-legged ice. That's clean-legged ice.
Okay, so these are clean-legged ice, right? And then these are Damascenes?
That's a Damascene there. See
Okay.
a shorter beak?
Yeah. Cool. Man, beautiful. All right, guys, these are $50 a bird. I will post this number up with you guys in a little bit in case you guys are interested in these birds. These are really, really nice, beautiful birds.
I have some more breeders here.
All right.
Some old bird breeders. The reds and yellows are Trentons,
Trentons?
and they're mostly long distance.
Long distance?
Yeah.
Okay. And then,
The others
what's
are
this one? This one's pretty.
Husken Van Riels.
Husken Van Riels?
Yeah.
Those are Husken Van Riels also?
Yeah.
Okay. And the reds are, and yellows are Trentons.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So these are all old birds too, as well.
They're
right?
all old birds. Yeah.
Nice.
So I just got them back. See, I had them down at a friend of mine's house while I was gone for a month and a half.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these are beautiful. All right. So your homers, do you have a price for your homers if anybody's interested? Look at that yellow. That's a beautiful one. Yeah.
I don't sell too many of those.
You don't sell too many of the homers?
Nah. Most of the time I fly myself or trade people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are beautiful. So the homers are kind of off limits unless the price is right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sell a few,
Uh-huh.
but not many. I don't.
Cool.
I don't sell that many of those. Yeah.
All right. But these ones are $50 a piece. These are
Damascene and clean-legged ice.
all right, Damascenes and clean-legged ice. The clean-legged ice are the bigger birds.
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger. Their beak is different.
Yeah, the beak is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are very, very beautiful birds, man. The color is so much like it's very eye-catching. Very, very.
Yeah, they call it ice blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's why I raised just a few of them. I like the color.
Yeah. Awesome.
They have no homing capability though.
They don't have no homing capabilities.
I can turn them loose around here and they're fine. You walk down the road,
Then they're gone. Yeah.
they're gone.
Yeah. This looks like a really nice racing setup right here.
I used to race out of that loft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This looks like a really nice racing.
Yeah, I raced out of this loft for years. Now I just use it for storage.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I raced. I bought this trailer
Mhm.
and then I built this building on it about 1983.
1983.
Yeah.
Man, that's been over 20 years. That's my age. Oh, that's 30 years. 37 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
But I used to fly my young birds and stuff out of there.
Uh-huh. Cool, man.
Built some of these.
All right.
Yeah, I don't.
So what about your blue barlets? Do you say your blue barlets?
Yeah, I do.
How much are they?
$60 a piece.
$60 a bird for the blue barlets.
Yeah.
And these are different blues. They're not super blues like the regular blue bar color. They're more like a light bluish.
Blue, silvers.
Blue silvers.
Guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know not many of you have ever seen these. Even I haven't really seen birds like these. Blue barlets, okay? I might pick one bird to go home with me today. $60, all right? How much are your fantails?
Those fantails, $20.
$20 a fantail. Wow. Are you selling any right now though?
Let's see. I just got that one and that one are mates. This one and this one's the only ones that I have for sale.
Which one? This white one right
I
here?
think the one down there and then over there. Yeah.
That big, that one over there? Okay. All right. Seems like I might pick a few birds for you to go home with me today. All right. But yeah, you guys, these are some of the most eye-catching birds I've seen in a while. As far as homing pigeon goes, this is something totally different that I haven't seen before. Silver barless homing pigeons, and they fly just as good, right?
Oh yeah.
How far have you flown them out to, do you think?
I've flown some of these out 300 miles.
300 miles? Okay.
The older ones.
The older ones? All right. Yeah, these are very nice. Look at that. Look at that bird up there. That's a nice bird. All right, you guys, I'm gonna post his phone numbers up at the end of this segment, and if you guys are ever interested, I guess you guys could give him a call, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and if he has any to let go, he'll let you know. And if you want to reserve them for, so that when he breeds them and he can send them to you, then you can talk to him about it. But yes, these are beautiful barless birds. All right. I haven't seen these barless birds like this. What color is this one right here? That's like a barless.
That's a dun barless. Right?
Dun barless?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. Not bad. So these are blue barless. I like that one right there. That one right there is very nice and shiny. Okay, so
The green bands are a little older.
yeah.
Yellow bands are 2018.
2018. Okay, so how much would you sell one of these, like reds or silvers are here? These are reds, right?
Yeah.
How much would you sell one of these reds?
I don't sell them online or anything.
Okay. All right. But if you were to sell them online, or if people from out of state wants to buy them, how much would you sell them for? $100?
$100.
$100 a bird. All right, these are $100 bird, you guys. $100 a bird. If you guys are interested, his birds are $100 a bird. He's got some really good birds. Some club members have flown his birds and are very successful at it. And you've flown your birds for 40 years, right?
Yeah.
And so if you've flown your birds for 40 years and you kept on to them, that means that, you know, most likely every bird is from your best genetic and best stock and best flyers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way they get to eat and crap here.
Yeah. They gotta fly good to stay here, huh?
Otherwise, they call it.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Beautiful birds, $100 each, all right? All right. What birds are these, like, you know, genetically from way back in the days?
Jansen and Husken Van Riels.
Jansons and Husken Van Riels. Okay. So these are from Jansons and Husken Van Riels, all right? And you don't do pedigrees though, right?
No, I don't do pedigrees.
Yeah. A lot of old guys, they don't like pedigrees. Yeah.
Pedigrees don't make them fly.
Yeah. Pedigrees don't make them fly, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. But Jansons and Husken Van Riels, $100 each. In case anybody is interested, all right, or looking for birds or new stock or new breeds to breed for next year. You know what I'm saying? You have some really, really good, fantastic birds right here. You know, this guy, he's been in this sport for 40 years. And I know he's only bred and kept his best birds. Everything that falls short, he gets rid of them. Yeah, so he culls them. So these are all good birds only. And if you guys are interested, they're $100 each, plus the shipping on top. So you guys can contact him if you guys are in the market looking for some Husken Van Riels cross Jansons. All right. Wow,
One
look at
weekend.
that, huh?
One weekend, 1976.
One weekend, huh?
And we mounted a dozen of them, and this guy sold them. $375, you know, like that.
So you caught that one when you were working on the boat.
Yeah, you put a big trap, a metal trap.
Yeah, that's what Alaska's known for those giant crabs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of your trophies. You had hundreds of trophies, right? But you threw them all away.
Yeah.
But let's see what you got left. All right.
This one?
Let's see. This one is a
Champion Show King.
Champion Show King, 1990. Wow. All right. So you want a Show King trophy?
This in here is a champion bird.
Uh-huh.
It's a racing homer.
Racing Homer. Is that for show?
No, this is for racing.
For racing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Pikes Peak Homing Club right here, huh?
Yeah,
And what year was this? 2016, right?
yeah.
Dwight Baker. Awesome. Wait, what? So is that the final race or is that the overall champion bird?
Overall champion bird.
Overall champion bird. All right. That was 2016. That was just 3 or 4 years ago.
See, talking about plates. These are from the trophies.
Oh, those are from your trophies, but you threw the trophies away and you kept the plates.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been in the sport for a long time in order to throw your trophies away, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all you care about is just the plates.
Well,
the trophies, you had no more room for it, I
My
guess.
kids will probably throw them in the trash.
Oh, okay.
We got some there. Some more back here. Oh, here's another.
Wow.
See all these?
Yeah.
All these are trophies I won.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Let me just take a look at one of them. All right. This is a waterfowl best quail partridge. Wow, so you used to have all kinds of birds, huh?
Oh yeah. I used to raise
Waterfowl.
pheasants and quail and
Yeah.
yeah.
Any other racing ones in there that's like good to mention? Do you know by heart?
French mondaines I used to raise.
Prince Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 1986.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Man, you were in the hobby for a long, long time then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but I like that trophy though, that Pikes Peak Homing trophy right there,
Yeah.
the 2016. That's a good one. Yeah. Overall champion bird.
Yeah.
Did you fly that one yourself or did you let somebody else fly it for you?
No, I flew it.
Oh, you flew it yourself?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
But I used to have a whole bunch of trophies. I just
Okay. Threw them all
got
away?
rid of 'em.
Oh, okay.
drives me crazy.
All right, Dwight.
Uh-huh.
So, on to some questions, okay? So, one of our questions is, how long have you been in the sport? Or in this club, actually, in this
In this
Pikes,
club,
yeah, in this
since
Pikes Peak,
1981.
1981.
Uh-huh.
And then, how long have you been racing your pigeons?
I had showbirds, the show kings, and racing homers the whole time I was in the military. Down in Florida, Alaska, and then Spokane. And in Spokane, I started racing. That would have been in 1977.
1977.
Mm-hmm.
You started racing in Spokane, Washington,
Yeah,
in 1977.
yeah.
And how did you do there in those days?
I done okay. I done good there.
You done good there?
And then and I retired from the Air Force in 1980 in one March, and I moved back here and brought some of them back here. And I had renters. I moved them out, and I moved back in.
Oh, yeah. This is a nice, comfy place you got here, man.
Yeah. Oh, I enjoy it. Yeah, I can't. It's quiet out here.
Yes, it
I
is.
got good neighbors.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't live in Colorado Springs.
It's too congested for you. huh?
Oh yeah. I used to live over on 19th and Boulder.
Oh, yeah.
In '68 when I first got stationed here,
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't wait to find me a place out here somewhere.
Cool. Awesome.
But no, I used to have a dog, but everybody around me's got dogs except me.
Yeah.
My old dog died, and
You just never dealt
I
with
just never
dogs.
got another one.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I used to raise pheasants and quail and
Uh-huh.
chukar partridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So, and then, so throughout your days here in the Pikes Peak Homing Pigeon Club here, how many people have you seen come and go throughout your years in the sport here, in the hobby?
I've seen a lot of people come and go. Most of us old guys like me, and it is a die of old age. And I think I'm the oldest one in the club.
Yeah, I think you are, right?
I know I'm the oldest one in the
You're
club.
79 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And all the other old guys have just passed away.
Wow.
And I've just seen, I'm sure glad we got some young guys now.
Yeah. A lot different. The guys of today are different from the
Yeah.
guys of back then, huh? Do you
Oh
think?
yeah, they're different, but Not that much difference, you know. Everybody said, well, you got all these young guys in there now. I said, that's right. They can start doing the lifting.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I was president for about the club for about 20 years.
so you were president of the Pikes Peak Homing Club for
I
20
told
years,
them,
right?
Yeah, I said, it's time for somebody new.
Yeah.
So,
And then who took the president's spot now?
well, now it's Mark Walt, but then he's kind of out of Pigeons because he has families kids that he has to work with, and I don't know, it might be you next year.
I don't know if I could take on the task, man.
It's not difficult.
It's not difficult.
No, but I've been treasurer, and I'm treasurer now again, and I've been every position in the club.
Oh, that's awesome.
But
yeah, but anyways, okay. So, you know, throughout your years in the sport, you know, were there good years and bad years? And
it was kind of funny when we went to Alaska in '74. I was in the military, and we drove up the Alcan Highway, and I had 2 bird dogs, 2 English Springer Spaniels, and 14 pigeons, and 2 kids and a wife. And nobody had any pigeons in Anchorage at that time.
Nobody, huh?
Nobody.
So all these new fanciers up there are just recent, huh? Yeah.
And then there was one guy at Palmer had some pigeons. That's 40 miles away, but I guess there's a few people now have pigeons up there, but they don't have a club.
They don't have a club up there.
No.
Yeah, it's not very many people are dedicated up there, because I just moved up there 2 years ago down here, and we tried to get a racing club going, and it just didn't work out. You know,
they had one and then it died.
Yeah, the last race was in '99.
Yeah.
When they took all the birds to I think Healy.
Yeah.
And then 55 birds, 155 birds, or something like that, and nothing came back.
Oh.
And then that was it. That was the last time.
People just kind of quit.
Yeah.
Fairbanks did have a club also. I don't know if they have one or not.
I'm not sure about Fairbanks. I know there are a lot of fanciers, because people do buy pigeons for me up there sometimes, once in a while. So I know there are like a lot of pigeon keepers up there, but just to race them and stuff, I don't know.
They just have them around to watch them fly.
Yeah, but all right. So so the question was, you know, flying. You've flown in the Pikes Peak Homing Club for since
1981.
81, right?
Yeah.
So that's about
39 years.
39 years.
Yeah.
That's my age, or even older than me. Yeah. Well, but
it'll be 40 years next spring.
Next spring, 40 years. Awesome. Well, what are the accomplishments have you achieved here?
I just enjoy watching the pigeons come home from the races.
Yeah.
And I used to go to a lot of shows, but I don't go as much anymore. I still belong to about 4 different clubs, show clubs.
Okay.
And I used to show at Hutchinson, Kansas, and Albuquerque, and they still show in Denver. And but I haven't shown in the last couple years.
Okay. But you got some really nice, good show quality birds in there, it looks like, though.
Yeah. I used to raise a lot of show kings. The big ones.
Yeah.
I used to have 15 pair of those things.
15
I
pairs.
raised 60 young ones a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. How many first places? Just wondering, racing in the club here, have you achieved?
I don't know. Quite a few. You know, I win my share. That's why now I'm glad the young guys are winning.
Yeah.
It just builds enthusiasm, you know, and it keeps them in the sport. And that's why the winning does. I judge my birds how they fly to my house. And if they don't fly good to my house, then I cut their band off and they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that simple, huh?
It's that simple.
Yeah.
That's simple. I just keep records of that. And at the end of the flying season, those that didn't fly good, they go.
Awesome.
And I never fly more than 30 old birds or young birds. 30 young birds, yeah.
So you never want a huge flock either, huh?
No.
Some guys fly like 100 birds or 150 birds, I heard.
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
Some years?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want to, you know, that's work, and I don't want to. I want to get paid for it. I'm gonna work.
Yeah.
30 birds, I can box them in about 5 minutes. Put them in my pickup down the road and train.
Yeah.
And I can do just as good as the guy that's got 100 birds.
Wow.
Because he's not culling his, he's not working with them. You know, he's just flying them until
He's just
they don't
flying
come
whatever
home.
he has. He doesn't really care about the quality of them.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he's just flying them until they don't come home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So I don't.
so you're one of those fanciers who have a pretty strict, system for your birds and requirements for your birds, so that way you only keep the best.
Yeah.
And you don't overstock and overflow
No.
with them. Yeah.
No.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I do this good, and it's a hobby.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy it, and that's the only reason I do it. Otherwise, I'd get rid of all of them.
Yeah. It's just a very good, relaxing hobby.
It is. Yeah, I enjoy them. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
All right. And then, Dwight, would you like to talk a little bit about any of your good pigeons or your line of pigeons?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I don't worry too much about pedigrees, like I said. And I've always flown Husken Van Riels and Janssens. I've flown a few of the others breeds of Racing Homer, but I just stick with those two primarily.
Husken Van Riels and Janssen's.
Yeah, that's it.
Are they that, like, Husken Van Riels are known
Husken Van
for
Riels are long distance birds.
distance.
And your Janssens, you know, they come in a variety of short to middle distance birds.
Uh-huh.
And but actually, some of my best birds have been my Huskens and Janssens crossed. That fly the best.
Yeah.
And I keep records of my birds. I just don't fill out a lot of paperwork, pedigrees and stuff like that. I don't think too much of pedigrees. They don't make a bird fly. They can, pigeon magazines, they sell them for hundreds and thousands of dollars. That don't make them fly.
Yeah. So it's all about working with what you have and get the best out of them.
And I enjoy them. As long as I enjoy them,
Yeah.
you know, I have.
And so from what I've heard, some of these club members here, they're flying your birds and they're doing pretty good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And okay. So
and new members in the club, you know, we give them young birds so they can get started.
Yeah.
And help them out as much as we can, you know, and because it's not cheap to fly.
It's not, huh?
But it's you know, so we help them out as much as we can with young birds and different things. And so that's what we do.
All right.
That's how you keep people interested in the club.
Yeah, I've given a lot of birds away throughout just a few short years that I've been in the sport, and it feels good. It feels good to give people pigeons so that they can have something to start with.
And everybody says, you know, you give them your pigeon and it's one. I said, I can raise the same thing because I got the parents.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. Right?
Yeah, I said, I don't worry about that. You know, some people do.
Yeah.
Some people won't show you what they're feeding or nothing or what they do.
Uh-huh.
And I don't over medicate. I medicate in January everything with 4 and 1, and then in July I medicate my young birds because they're going to be flying, you know, with other birds. And the rest of the time I don't medicate. I don't dismedicate like some people medicate all the time. If you live down south now, that's different. They have a lot more diseases and stuff down there. We don't have to put up with.
In the south?
Yeah, when you get down and anywhere in the south, you know, they got pigeon pox and it's just humid.
Yeah.
So they have more diseases, easier to catch.
Like the Louisiana or?
Yeah, you get Louisiana and Florida, Mississippi, even in Texas, even though Texas is dry.
Yeah.
Well, you have more diseases in those areas. And they medicate oftener, but here is dry. And unless your birds are sick, and did you see any sick birds?
No, all your birds are pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. Medication is poison.
It is, right?
Yeah, it's poison, you know, so it's, you know, why medicate them? And then you give them a probiotics. And you know what I use for probiotics?
What?
I don't buy the stuff. I use yogurt.
Yogurt?
Yogurt is the same thing. It's just dried.
I've never heard of that before. Yogurt.
Yogurt you buy in the store.
Uh-huh. And you mix it with the feed or something and dry it up?
No. I mix it with the water. I'll take a tablespoon of just plain yogurt.
Uh-huh.
And I'll put it in a cup of warm water and dissolve it good. And then I'll put it in a gallon of water and give that to them for 4 or 5 days. And it builds up the good bacteria in the system.
Really?
Sure, it does the same thing as the probiotics you buy.
I never heard of that before.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, okay.
My wife likes it. Me, I don't eat the stuff, but she buys it, so I use some of her yogurt. That's what I do.
Cool, man.
Instead of buying it, I just use yogurt.
Cool. Can you mix the yogurt into the feed also and dry it up and then give it to them, or?
Yeah, you could. I just never have.
Okay.
I just mix it. I just dissolve it in warm water and then put it in a gallon of water and then put it in their drinker.
Okay, cool.
And,
right. Yeah. Well, are there any words you would like to say to like the newcomers in the sport and hobby and anybody else out there? Everybody else.
Don't overcrowd your birds.
Don't overcrowd the birds.
No.
Too many birds is not good.
Right? You know, I got too many lofts here, but I got nothing better to do.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of birds, but each pen is not overcrowded.
Yeah.
You know, I try to keep a certain amount in each pen. And in the wintertime, I got water heaters in there for them, so they got water all the time. And I feed them twice a day. You don't have to. Some people feed them once a day. I feed twice a day because I like to go out and look at them and check them over.
Yeah.
And but it depends on the person. Everybody does different.
That's right.
I use pine needles in my nests and everything. I use sand on the floor of my lofts. I just buy sand at Home Depot, just play sand. Don't use straw, don't use shavings, because they have a tendency, unless you clean it out every 3 or 4 days, bacteria gets in that straw, and that's where you get your diseases.
Okay, so the straw doesn't dry up as well as...
No, as just sand.
Just sand?
Just plain old sand or just dirt. And that way you can clean it easier.
Yeah.
I don't keep mine real clean. They're not dirty by any means, but I clean them every couple of weeks.
Uh-huh.
And but I use pine needles are the best thing you can use for nesting
materials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also use pine needles because we got a bunch of them at our place. So.
Well, you can get them anywhere, you know. You can go up in this country. You can go up here along the road.
Yep.
And just right alongside the road, just rake you up some, or you can go to the cemeteries.
Yep.
And just talk to the maintenance man. They ask them, and if you don't rake them up, they're going to have to.
So you're just doing them a favor.
Yeah. And a friend of mine lives in Texas. He was up here visiting. He hauled him back a whole bunch of pine needles because they didn't have these long pine needles down there.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's about all I got to say.
Okay, guys. You know, we're ending this segment right here. But if you guys are interested in any of Dwight Baker's birds, his good homers are $100, right? Mm-hmm. The silver barless birds are around what, $60?
Yeah, $60.
$60. What are those?
Those clean-legged ice and damascenes.
Yes.
I don't have many right now, but I do sell them once in a while. But I'll sell them for $50, $60.
$50, $60 each.
Yeah.
And you got some fantails also for around $20
the
each.
fantails I don't. I raise a pair of them.
Uh-huh.
I normally wind up selling them. I don't raise that many. I got one pair is all.
Uh-huh.
And so I don't keep a bunch of them to sell, or the kings anymore.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have any of them for sale.
Yeah, but you used to be a showman, though.
I used to show
all those trophies in there from all your birds, man.
Yeah.
You probably got rid of all your good birds back in the days, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Those old show kings out there.
Yeah.
The hen is 14 years old.
Wow.
And the cock, he died last fall. And then I got one young one from him last year. And you know, I just kept them around because I like them.
Yeah, they're harder to
take 'em
breed also though, right?
Yeah, I take them to show them at kids at schools, elementary schools.
Yeah.
They like the show kings and they like the fantails. They're pretty,
Yeah.
and I enjoy doing that. And I've done that for years here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man. Well,
Usually I take racing homers, some of my flyers,
yeah.
and let the kids, if they want to, take one out and to release it, and it'll fly home.
Yeah.
And
Showing the kids how the
Yeah.
hobby. Huh?
yeah, show them the hobby.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got about 6 elementary schools in Colorado Springs I've been working with ever since I lived here, and been back here, and I go in there for their athletic day and I release the birds for them, and I just go in there and show them. Some of the teachers will have me bring in some to show them at their class and explain about the birds,
Wow.
just to try to create interest in the pigeons.
That's awesome, man.
You never know, down the road, 1 or 2 out of that bunch might decide to get in the hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is that this hobby is really, really relaxing, and
It is.
you know,
Yeah.
and almost any person who's in the hobby most likely has you know, like a good tendency to like I said, responsibilities.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking care of animals.
Yes.
It gives them a responsibility, kids.
Yeah.
That's what.
And it keeps them out of trouble, keeps them busy,
Yeah.
keeps them off other topics that they could get themselves in trouble with and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes, Dwight. All right, we're gonna end this video here. I'm gonna post this on my YouTube, and if anybody's interested in your pigeons, I'm gonna put your number on there as well.
Okay.
So if anybody calls, you know, they'll I guess you guys they'll have to leave a message or
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. My phone, they can leave a message. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all for today, guys. If you guys are interested in any of Dwight Baker's pigeons, give him a call. You see all his trophies, all that stuff. I mean, you had no choice but to throw a lot of trophies away. You just kept the bars on them, right? So, yeah. But...
Alrighty, guys, that's his number right here. Okay, Dwight Baker, and that's his number right there on the screen. You can give him a call if you're interested in any of the Husken Van Riels and Jansons, and or any of his other pigeons. Okay, just wanted to put that out there. He's a veteran in the sport, and he's collected and had the best birds over the years, over 40 years of perfecting his bloodline and keeping only the best. So when you get his birds, you're most likely going to get nothing but the best out of his loft. So give him a call and inquire with him if you're looking for improvements in your loft, or if you're just interested in his pigeons in any way. All right, thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this segment. All right, guys.
See, and you have to tighten that.
Yeah.
They get loose.
All right, we picked out 2 breeders to join our breeding section from Dwight Baker. Do you call these reds or indigos or silvers?
That's silver.
It's a silver, right?
Silver.
Okay, silver cockbird and a blue bar here. All right, we'll show you more clearly when we get back home. But these are out of the flock. I chose these 2, you know, but he still got a lot more pretty birds. I just chose these 2 just because, you know, they're all, I guess, they're all good birds either
They're
way.
all the same.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right. I've just gotten back from Dwight's place, and I bought these 2 birds for him. These are Husken Van Riels cross Jansons. These are long distance birds. All right. This is a hen. I really like how the eyes look on these. Okay, nice bright red eyes. Yeah, this is the type of eyes I like. Very, very colorful, bright red eyes. Very, very like healthy and fast looking bird. This hen is a little bit on the bigger side, but I just like the muscle on this. Like it's a little bit on the softer side, but it's very, very, very. The wing muscles are very strong. Just a little bit chubbier, but I feel that this will make a really good breeder if I cross this out with my other birds. But yeah, these are Jansons cross Husken Van Riels, okay, and they're $100 each. So if you guys are interested in looking for Husken Van Riels cross Jansons, they're about $100 each. You know, nice 1-pin tail bird. You see that? Okay, so it's a very nice bird. I think this will breed me some really good birds for the one Loft race and for the club race as well. This is a beautiful hen. All right, and then the next bird I picked was this bird. This is a silver bird. This is a silver, and I really liked the wings on this bird. And the tail feathers on this bird is very nice as well. Tight body, good muscles, not too large. This is a medium-sized bird. And I also like the eyes on this one. This one has more of a pearl eye. Okay, but birds, I like the eyes with the little dark spot out in the front. I believe that kind of helps them see a little bit better towards the horizons and the shades of the UV rays and stuff. But yeah, they're still molting, so they don't look the best right now, but they're actually very beautiful birds. Okay, and I'm really glad I finally got a good silver. He's got some hens and stuff that I might go back and get. I might go back and buy another hen, a silver hen or a red hen for this one in the future. But yeah, I've wanted some silvers and reds in my loft as well, so I'm glad I bought this one. Okay, so if you guys are in the market looking for silvers and reds or Husken Van Riels and Jansons, then you know he has them. These silver ones are Jansons, okay, a different Jansons line, and they fly pretty well. So I just wanted to put that out there. This is a cockbird, and I'm gonna breed this with one of my hens in the future to see what they can throw me. All right, these are breeders. Dwight is a veteran in the sport, and I just wanted to have at least a pair of his birds with me, just so that I could, you know, have some of his legacy and his work. You know, he's bred these birds. He's had birds for over 40 years, and he's kept on, and he's only kept his good birds and the best of his good birds only. And these are some of them. And then all the birds that he has now are all good birds only. Anything that doesn't fly well, he culls them. So that means that he has only good birds. So I figured, hey man, you know, just holding the bird, I know these birds are good flyers, you know, very muscular and buoyant. And so if you guys are interested in any of his birds, you guys can also give him a call, okay? If you guys want to try his birds out, you want to fly his birds in your area, you know, you can give him a call. But $400 a bird, it's not bad at all. He spent 40 years breeding these birds, and he's kept the best line of birds. And like he said, they come from Husken Van Riels and Jansons. So I'm sure he picked the best birds, and he's kept the best birds. So these are some of them, and I'm glad I got two of them. All right, that's the hen, Husken Van Riels cross Jansons, and that's the silver cockbird. That's a Janson. All right, I'm gonna make it move around a little bit so you guys can kind of see. Yeah, they're very beautiful birds. I look forward to breeding these. Okay, if you guys are looking for Husken Van Riels and Jansons crossed, give him a call. He spent a lot of years breeding these birds, and he's kept nothing but the best birds. And a lot of club members have success flying his birds as well. So if you guys are interested in the market looking for birds to breed or to try it out, give him a call, okay? These are good birds and birds from his best lines. He's kept birds over 40 years now, and he's won all kinds of birds, all kinds of bird shows and racing events. So all right, that's his number on the screen right there. If anybody is looking for Husken Van Riels and Jansons, or if you're interested in any of his birds, okay? I'm helping out a veteran in the sport. He's bred these birds and kept these line of birds for over 40 years. And he's kept nothing but the best ones and bred out of nothing but the best. So, you know, if you guys are interested in any birds you see on this video or on today's show, you know, give him a call and inquire with him, all right? God bless and take care.